maybe even a father figure, though. Maybe you have literally your father. Maybe you have a very jealous and maybe like emotionally incestual father who really robbed you of any opportunity in your early life or in life or life up until now, really, of finding a partner that was actually suitable and not one that was going to keep activating your trauma over and over. So maybe you're, low key, you're wanting these men that you've been with, or maybe even your current partner, is very charming, perhaps very successful, perhaps looks like a hard worker, but on the back stitching behind closed doors, kind of like maybe a covert emotional manipulation thing going on. And that started with it could have started with your dad and the way that your dad treated your mother and then separated you, severed the bond, any natural attachment bond from her as she viewed you through her wound by him, right? So that's a lot of entanglement. I hope that makes sense. Let me ask the next question. How are you developing new signals, sexual and romantic exploration? How are you developing new signals? Right away, this is one of my favorite cards, the Nine of Pentacles, right? Your self-love, true self-love. You're loving yourself enough to quit the things that hurt you and focus on blissful intention, intuitive action, rather than stick to the schedule, try to thrive within the system that already exists. Like you're in a whole new realm right now. Again, and I speak to neurodivergence, so you're neurodivergent as fuck probably. What is this? How are you developing new signs and signals, right? You're putting that out there and you are building him in your mind, whether that be through your current relationship or a whole new partner. You're taking your time with this. Is what I'm getting. I'm getting these cards are very relaxed in nature. We have a balanced feminine and masculine presence. It looks like let's just look at that story it tells. He's offering this to her. So you want somebody who worships you, you want that guy. And you can cultivate him through cultivating yourself versus maybe you through your trauma and your good intention, you misused your empathy and it became sort of a codependent thing, like a way to control partners in the past. Not in an overt, really even manipulative way. I don't want to say manipulative because it's not exactly the word. It is manipulative, but it's also, it's like you were always striving for the right thing, right? You were trying to play his game for your reasons, and that is just that's a life of dissonance. So, any hidden desires, sexual and romantic. I already said you want him to worship you. I think that's maybe you have some shame around that. Hidden desires. Oh, look at this. So some shame, unworthiness around wanting somebody to not worship you in a way that where you control him and force him to be the only object of his adoration or attention or affection. Worship in a way that when he gives to you, he gives to himself. So it's an always ever flourishing cycle of give and give and overflow versus give and take and compromise. And maybe for this card, I just got that maybe you are exploring your sexual identity, your romantic identity. Maybe you're even, are you even romantic? Are you all intellectually stimulated door slam confirmation? Maybe you are like, I don't even like sex. Like maybe you want to have this experience where a lot of neurodivergents, autistics like to be in the same room with somebody but don't interact and feel like they can just unmask. Like just like I even got like a relaxing feeling and I'm getting tingles. The feeling of being able to unmask to somebody, maybe you've never unmasked, right? And just that feeling of being able to psychically uncloak is an extremely sensual experience. And maybe you're just dreaming up a new approach. I'm getting dreams. Any more on that? Any hidden desires? Okay. Again, they're both looking out into the beyond. Are you gay? Are you straight? You can honestly, you can kind of be like a chameleon now. You can try on different identities, different sensual experiences. Like, what do you even like? And it's nice to find that there are different varying degrees of like and dislike versus black and white. You love me or you hate me. You use me or you abuse me. Or you abuse me or you worship me. Like there's lots of degrees and lots of different ways to develop a connection to somebody else. I want to actually pull one more on the hidden desires. Okay, out in the open here. Again, a beautiful story. Maybe you're even let me sit with this for a minute. My kids are screaming.